This is a UTME physics problem, and the question we're given is that the distance of a particle was modeled using a particular equation. As we can see, this is in the equation right here. So let me just write that out. The equation is x equals 10 plus 12t squared. So the question is to find the average speed of the particle between the time interval t equals 2 seconds and t equals 5 seconds. The mistake that most brilliant students would make for this question is that because they know calculus, and then because they know that some v is derivative of x with respect to t, they will now, they will subtract the time. Now that would be very, very wrong here. You need to understand that there's a difference between when we have instantaneous speed, when the speed is instantaneous, and when you are being asked for average speed. This question is asking for average speed, therefore no differentiation is needed. So what do you need to do is that you need to use this idea. You need to find distance covered for a total time of 2 seconds. You need to find the total distance covered for a total time of 5 seconds. Now, when you can find these distances covered, you use the formula that average speed is total distance. Average speed is total distance over time taken. And then this is the idea. So let me draw a timeline. So let us say from here, this is the 0 seconds mark, and this is the 2 seconds mark. Now, and let us say this is the what? 5 seconds mark. So the idea of what I'm going to be using here is that if you can know the distance that is covered from this place to this place, so that is the distance covered over 2 seconds, and you can know the distance covered from this place to this place, that is the distance covered over the entire 5 seconds. Now, the average speed we are looking for is that of the particle between this time and this time. So automatically, whatever the distance covered over this long time is, and distance covered over this short time is, if you subtract the two of them, you'll be able to get the total distance covered in this window like this. So that is exactly what we're going to be using here. So the first thing you need to do here is to find your x at 2 seconds. So x of 2, according to the equation that we have, we just substitute 2 into this equation. So that will be 10 plus 12 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2, and that will be 10 plus 12 times 4. So 12 times 4 is 48. 48 plus 10, that is 58 meters. So it covered 58 meters after 2 seconds. So let's calculate the time covered after 5 seconds. That will be 10 plus 12 times 5 squared. So if we do this and press this with our calculator, so we have 25 times 12. 25 times 12 will be 300, then plus 10, that will be 310 meters. Now, so using this particular formula now, the total distance covered between the time interval that was given will be 310 minus 58. That is the time covered over 5 seconds minus the distance covered over 5 seconds minus the distance covered over 2 seconds. So 310 minus 58, that will be 252 meters. 252 meters. So finally, the average speed we are looking for, the average speed would then be this total distance, which is 252. Now, since the time taken between that range is between 2 seconds and 5 seconds, that definitely implies 5 minus 2 seconds, and that will be 252 divided by 3. So 252 divided by 3, that is 84. So this is 84 meters per second, and that is the average speed covered according to what the question asks. No differentiation should be done here because it is not asking for the instantaneous speed, neither is it asking for the speed at a particular point in time. If those two things were not measured, then you are not to use differentiation. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. There's more videos to come.